Greetings, salutations, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be, to all of our listeners around the world. At least here, it's Wednesday, February the 18th, 2026. And spring is 29 days away in this hemisphere. Happy about that. I looked out the window today and, of course, checked the app. I don't know when we surrendered our eyes to an app. What's the weather going to be? What's the weather right now? You know, you could have just looked out the window, or you could look at your phone. But occasionally I actually look out the window for my reference point. I find it to be better data. And it's raining. And so with 29 days till spring, this is really the first, literally a trickle, but it's the rain today. I know it's going to take away a lot of the remaining snowpack. The piles of snow, at least here, more inland away from the water. I think they may take a little bit longer, but we'll see. But it feels good that first rain. There's something about it that's very comforting. Maybe it's the Oregonian in me, is the rain. There's something weird about it that makes me feel cozy and at home. And while I don't like it for too extended periods, it is comforting. I'm not going to lie. So my wife, on the other hand, not a fan of rain. Not a fan of rain. Her mood changes demonstrably, definitively, and drastically when the rain happens. It's obvious. So wish me luck. That's all I'm going to say. All right. So we are well over the halfway mark of February. We're marching towards March very quickly. We've got a little over a week left of February, which is kind of unbelievable to me still. But in the trivia that you cannot live without, I would just say that on this day in 1879, French sculptor Auguste Bartholdi was granted a design patent for Liberty Enlightening the World, better known as the Statue of Liberty. So, Statue of Liberty, and and the first coiled postage stamps were issued on this day in 1908. Coiled postage stamps. Now that I'm not sure. The only thing I can think of is that they mean postage stamps that are organized in a coil. So kind of what we know in the, when you go and get a roll of stamps, I should say. That's my guess. Let me do a quick check here just because. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's a coil of stamps, meaning a circular thing of stamps, a cylinder of stamps. So that was 1908. So there you go. Over 100 years ago, 118 years ago, to be exact, the first coiled stamps. And now we've got some countries, ending their postal services altogether. So who knows? I don't think it's going to happen here. The land is too big for that. We still have too many rural communities that need regular mail, but boy, most of the mail you get is really garbage, right? I mean, I don't know. My box just fills up with 90% of it or more as stuff that you just straight in the bin. So, well, where are we at today? It's Wednesday. Got an exciting client project this afternoon, and I have brewing inside of me an idea to do in New York City, to invite business owners to come to a studio and have a party and enjoy each other's company, do a little bit of speaking training, storytelling training, body language training, kind of a fun, interactive, kind of become a better communicator on camera, workshop, but very quick, very light, very fun. And then and then we have a studio right there. So we do the party in the studio, and then we get into the studio and people can record in the studio, and they get assets, of course, that they can use, but they've also gotten even better at the storytelling. I'm thinking this is the idea that's forming in my head. So listen, if you are a business owner, or you know a business owner who's, they're not listening, but you know them, and you think this might be a good idea, I want to hear from you. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to email me at matt@mattstone.co. That's Matt, M-A-T-T, at mattstone, mattstone.co. Email me. Reference that you listened to the first play And it's the Studio Creator Experience that I mentioned, the Studio Creator Experience. Maybe it's Studio Creator Accelerator. That word's getting used all the time. Accelerator is now becoming bastardized too, but you get the point. Just reference the Studio Experience and let me know what you think of it. Is this something that you would do? Is this something you'd be interested in? I think it could be extremely good. I think we could have a photographer there to take stills as well, give people additional assets, but just have a really good time together. So I'm trying to figure out how to reach an audience with this. That is the key. We could fill this up 1,000 times over if we can figure out how to market it successfully. And I think there's something to this. So I'm going to put that marker down. I think it's perfect for the bigger stage brand. And it fits one of my goals for this year, which is to have fun. There's a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of unknowns, a lot of turbulence out there. And in the midst of it all, I think it's so important to invest in enjoying. And when I say fun, I don't mean frivolous fun, although there's nothing wrong with that. I mean the enjoyment of life and the enjoyment of other people. Curating joyful experiences for myself and for others. That to me is what I realize that fun and joy are two different things. But when I'm talking about fun casually, that's really what I'm talking about, is bringing joy into the work, even more central, in a central place. So let me know what you think of that. And if you have any ideas for how to make it even more attractive for the business owners, how to make the value absolutely irresistible, still photography, learning, and recording all in one night, networking, you're meeting new people. It just seems like a fantastic event to me. So I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the best. I'd love for you to share with me if you can. So if you're leaving comments on Substack, here's what I want you to do. I want you to share with me an idea that you have not made reality yet. Share with me a dream or an idea, a creative idea for your business, for your life that you haven't done yet, but that you've been mulling. You don't have to have mulled it for a long time. It could be a short time, but something you could be serious about. Let us know what it is and put your ask in your little post on Substack. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to post something on Substack and model it, and then I want you to comment on it. So I'm going to post it in the written form, and then I'm going to, it'll either be a note or it'll be a post, and I'll invite people to comment. And maybe what Substack will become is a place to put our ideas into writing and share with each other how we could make our ideas happen and how we can make them even better. What do you think of that? I want to create a loop. I want to create a, cyber mastermind, essentially. I've been wondering what I'm going to use Substack for beyond posting daily audio files. Maybe this is it. So help me out, respond when I post that, and then let's see if we can't get some great ideas sharing across people who may have never met and would not have met otherwise, and who have some really interesting ideas from all parts of the world. That's my thought for today. A new idea. Who knew? We're changing, adapting, learning, growing together. Listen, thank you for listening. As always, be good to yourself and others. And we will check back again with you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.